Hello, my name is RaulSosa and this is my presentation for my sports marketing class at Full Sail University. For this presentation, I'm going to talk about the brilliant marketing campaign of Orlando City Soccer Club, which they named Paint the City Purple and Fill the Ball campaign. Now, a little bit of history. After Orlando City SC established a great success in the USL Pro and a solid fan base, the club decided that it was time to make the transition towards the Major League Soccer, which is the first division of soccer in the United States. After completing the MLS conditions in order to approve the club's franchise, the organization finally decided to play their first MLS season at the Orlando Citrus Bowl. And it was back in 2014 where the club launched the famous marketing campaigns that I previously mentioned, Paint the City Purple and Fill the Bowl. Now we're going to talk about the corporate marketing objectives and brand awareness. So after successfully being awarded the 21st MLS franchise in history, Orlando City Soccer Club's main objective was to rapidly increase their brand awareness in the soccer industry. They violently targeted the entire state of Florida, but more specifically, they targeted the city of Orlando. When they were ready to reveal their new logo in 2014, they embarked in a high-profile mural campaign called Paint the City Purple, in which they hired local street artists to create colorful murals from downtown to Colonial Town. Many of those murals still adorn the buildings they were painted on, and they brought a nice splash of color to some bland streetscapes. Not to mention a very visible reminder that Orlando loves its soccer club. Now we're going to talk about the jersey sponsorship for Orlando City's partnership with Orlando Health. David K. Stoltler says on his book called Developing Successful Sports Sponsorship Plans that in most European countries, sponsor logos on jerseys are common. Some uniform, also known as kits, sponsorships in the European soccer leagues can be sold for millions of dollars each year. So it's not different for Orlando City SC. The club has been sponsored by Orlando Health since day one in the Major League Soccer, and the club runs Orlando Health as their exclusive jersey sponsor and their majority and most important corporate sponsorship in their entire organization. Under the agreement, Orlando Health has been the exclusive provider of medical care of Orlando City SC players and provides athletic trainers that perform training services for players, including on-site, in-stadium medical services as required on game days. In addition, Orlando Health pays Orlando City SC a large amount of money, which both organizations have decided to keep private to the general public. Now we're going to talk about the win-win strategy for Orlando City SC. So David K. Stotler says on his book, a sponsorship should create a win-win-win for all three parties involved, the property, the sponsor, and the sponsor's target market. So we can take as an example Orlando City SC's corporate partnership with YouTube TV, where the club benefits from YouTube's live streaming services and receives revenue from YouTube as well. Well, YouTube benefits of having traffic on their website with all of Orlando City fans wanting to watch the game, and last but not least, Orlando City fans benefit from having a viable option to see their team's game via the internet on their tablet, smartphone, or computer. We have another good example that is Orlando City SC and Advocare's energy drink. Orlando City SC enjoys the revenue being paid by Advocare, while Advocare benefits from marketing their brand at every Orlando City home game, with an average of 20,000 fans per game. And last but not least, the club's soccer players benefit from having free energy drinks before, during, and after the game to keep hydrated. Now we're going to talk about my vision for Orlando City SC's marketing future. So, in my opinion, Orlando City SC should sign 2 to 3 famous soccer stars that are about to retire in their top European leagues in order to increase their brand awareness in the Major League Soccer. The MLS has become well known in the entire world by being the league that retires famous soccer stars. So, in my short analysis here for the future marketing campaigns for Orlando City SC, I can say that the club could invest in these famous soccer stars. Then it will create a domino effect in terms of marketing. The eyes of the media will be in Orlando City SC. Fans will fill the stadium on every game day, and as a result, the club will have more leverage with its sponsors by asking for more revenue because the club's value would vastly increase due to the famous soccer stars coming to the club. And here are my references for my presentation, and thank you so much for listening.